Hello YouTube, it's me, the TrollofReason, also known as the Pax Athenica. If I haven't flooded your house with chickens, or banned you yet, I'll get around to it eventually! Okay, so, here we are at spawn. A delicious, nutritious spawn. It's all filled with food and useful tools and other stuff, and I'm going to teach you guys about the warp system. Oh, there are a number of warps here, and it's all rather straightforward. Warps are basically, to quick travel. Here, the most basic one I will demonstrate right now. That's /spawn. Boop. There we go. See, you can always come back to spawn. An op can, however, change the spawn location later, but we don't really have any plans to do that. We don't really have any plans to do that right now. So, but let's get into the actual spawn system itself. There are a number of things, and each of them is accessible by basically going /warp, then the name. These are the more public ones. However, you don't necessarily need to come back to spawn each and every single time you want to actually review the number of warp points. You can just go /warp. Haha! Showing page 1 of 2. Well, there's 1 of 2. So how do I do the second page? Warp /warp space 2. Haha! Yes, and there are a number of warps that we can go to. Let's do the most obvious one, which is basically warp /warp nexus. Boop! Ah! I heard dog and broken knees. Anyway, and it brings us to, of course, Nexus, the largest town in the area, and with the most resources and stuff to help you get going. The community here is really nice. But the thing is, warp /warp nexus. This warp is kind of this is basically how the warp system works. But I must say that this particular warp is kind of awkward. You spawn in and you're forced to look here, and you don't know where everything is. And only ops can do this. Alright, so if you're an op and if you're a new op and you want to know how to do this, watch this video. Let's set the warp, let's set Nexus here, right in front of the community chests, basic tools and wood, the dirt chest, both of which are empty. And let's see here, /set warp Nexus. Now then, this is a useful command, the /set warp command. The /set warp command, put with a little thing right there so I don't accidentally do something stupid. Because you can not only move an existing warp around with it, but you can also set entirely new warps, like, say, the place to the zombie grinder, or the spider farm, or the creeperville. And, yeah, that's basically how the warp system works around here. It's relatively straightforward. And, yeah, it's relatively straightforward, and more or less yes, it's relatively straightforward, and you know how to work it now, so I don't know why the hell you're still watching this. You're just watching me unlock a bunch of furnaces that were locked by asshole people. These are supposed to be publics. Okay, so I'll see you later, YouTube, and that is a kick-ass farm.